Hello again, this is Jim Brundage, Product Manager for 505 PLC Monitor. In this session, we're going to talk about program options. If we click on Edit Program Options, we'll see we have a dialog allowing us to change some basic program settings. We'll begin in the top here, Monitor Mode. The program has two modes, Configuration Mode or Monitor Mode. In Configuration Mode, I'm able to change program options settings. I'm able to add, change, edit, or delete controllers in the main monitor list tree. If I put the program in monitor mode, then it'll go out automatically at an interval that we select and update all controllers on the monitor list tree. It'll look at a variety of parameters to determine if the status has changed of that controller and notify us via an event log input, event log entry, and email that any changes have taken place on our plant floor. We can pick that interval by selecting up here off, hourly, every 4 hours, every 8 hours, daily, or once a week, Sunday at midnight. The default is hourly, meaning that when the program is in monitor mode, it'll go out once an hour and check all PLCs on the plant floor. We look at program options over here. We can choose to have the program launch minimized. Launch in monitor mode means that, when the Windows PC boots up, this software will load up and begin scanning PLCs immediately and stay in monitor mode. We also have the option to minimize the taskbar. If you want to hide this dialog while the program's running, you minimize the taskbar. When this program is minimized, it'll go to the Windows taskbar and present with you an icon in the bottom right corner that you can click on to reopen this dialog. Communication options are, in general, when you're dealing with 505 and 2500 base controllers, they use one and two ports, 1505 or 4452. If you say use global port here and put in 1505, then as I add controllers to my monitor list over here, I don't need to put the port in. The program will always use port 1505 for all PLCs configured. If I choose to enable email notification, you'll see I have some email options over here. I can enable email notification by clicking this box, meaning anytime the program runs a manual update of all controllers or an automatic update of all controllers, if it detects any new alerts or events, it will send me, a recipient, an email notifying you that the PLC or controller has changed. Here are the events that have changed, so you can look into it further. If I uncheck this use SMTP, the program will use the default email client in the PC to send out emails. In many cases, this might be Lotus or Outlook. Also, in many corporate environments, due to security reasons, they have Outlook restricted to prevent most third-party applications from using Outlook as a send email client. So in many cases in a corporate environment, this will not work. So you have to go use the SMTP server and use something like Google or Yahoo or MSN Mail, whatever you prefer to use. In this case, the to address is simply where do I want this email notification sent to, and what should the program put in the from field. This can really be anything you want, any kind of valid email address, but it's just going to let you know that you receive an email from 50 or notification at plcmonitor.com to this address. It'll alert you of new events that have occurred on the factory floor and attach those events to the email as a CSV file. And since we're using Gmail, we use the Gmail SMTP server. We have a login, we have a password. Once we have these boxes configured, we can test our email by simply saying send test. The program will connect to the Gmail server and send a test email. So you'll see I got a dialog here saying the connection was made and the email was sent. I'll go check my Outlook, and sure enough, I have a test email from 505 PLC Monitor verifying that it is working.